That was so delightful. Just finished watching it. It's like a guided meditation session. I spending my last hour in Puerto Rico. I'm gonna head over to the airport very soon. Spent my day mostly just walking by myself in the city, taking pictures, listening to music, looking at lizards. Got a friend on my shoulder now. Saw a crab just now. It's purple and yellow and big. And I'm pretty close to the airport, so keep having big planes come and land. And kind of everything around me vibrates. It's very, very nice. I love that. I love that you were able to find that within yourself. I now kind of looking back, my experiences using drugs were almost most valuable in that they have taught me how to achieve a lot of those states sober, and that is something I actively pursue, especially with the MDMA kind of feeling, occasionally cocaine. Yeah, I haven't done that. I haven't done this in a long time at all. Kind of get myself in a certain mood where colors get so vibrant and everything kind of tingles and I feel so alive. That one's more the cocaine one. Ecstasy is more like MDMA. It's more like filling myself up until I spill over with gratitude and love and just the beauty in all things. I suspect that the audio is coming through my phone and not the headphones, but it would probably be easier to hear if it was through the headphones. I'll need to look into that at some point to see if I can kind of use these as a headset. Little dude. Looks like he's kind of hugging my shoulder. Yeah, going to New York this evening. Very, very excited. I love going to new places and getting a slice, however brief, of the way other people live. But what I love most is meeting new people, and I'm going to meet so many Twitter people in New York. People that I have been friends with and been interacting with for quite some time that I don't even know what they look like. So, very, very excited. Spirituality. Yeah, I got just vaguely did some reading about it. I have done reading about it at various points in my life. As far as religion goes, my household was Christian, but we haven't really had a church that we consistently went to. We kind of moved around between them a lot, and I remember thinking about it junior high or maybe even a little bit younger, but I had decided that I was an atheist. I didn't see compelling enough evidence to convince me otherwise. And that was rough. I mean, it was a very conservative town. And I remember one of my friends' parents told me when they asked me what denomination I was or whatever, and I said I was an atheist. It was in 6th grade, and I'm like, oh, well, you're going to hell. Just very matter-of-factly told this little kid that she was going to hell. But I did have some ill will towards people who are religious for some time. I'm definitely over that now. Whether or not somebody is religious or what religion they hold has had no bearing in how good of a person I think they are, or how much I admire them or want to emulate them. It's just not a useful measuring stick in my mind. As far as spirituality goes, spirituality is like it's a language, kind of, that it isn't really how I conceptualize things in my head, but I believe that the things that are in my head are very similar. They're like pointing in the same place. I just use different words for it. I kind of like have my own little cobbled together, like specific to Brooke spiritual practice that I'm very happy with, and I think works very well for me, but it is not, just my own made up one. What about you? I'm curious why you laughed after saying God bless you. If you feel like sharing that. Got eaten by some bugs. Oh, here my legs are very itchy. Lots of little bug bites. Normally when I'm scratching an itch a lot on film or when talking to somebody, I kind of identify, it raises like a little flag in my mind, like, oh, you're fidgeting, you're nervous. What are you nervous about? That kind of thing. But now it's just like, no, my legs are covered in bug bites. This is not so much a fidget as it is like, my legs itch. Yeah, little dude. And the sound of the waves. Oh, yeah, holidays. I'm going to be hanging out in New York. I'm not seeing any family. My family's not really... I mean, we celebrate holidays, but we're not... I missed so much of family life for a lot of years that my parents are happy to let, they don't mind that I'm not going to be home for these holidays. So I will have whatever time I have in between hanging out with people. It's like ASMR or something, white noise. That one didn't make the thing vibrate. It must have been taking off instead of landing. It's a little farther away. But yeah, I mean, like, some days we've each uploaded one, some days neither of us have, and I think it's gonna be fine. However you want to do it. If you're busy, don't upload one. I kind of regretted the one that I sent from the beach the other day because I wasn't really focusing. I don't think I was being as mindful as I would have liked. So I think it would have been better had I waited. And taken the time to like sit down and really like be here with you asynchronously. So yeah, if it's not the time, it's not the time. Makes it kind of extra fun, like not knowing when they're gonna show up, like checking YouTube, like, oh, no video, oh, there's a video. I loved it. The thumbnail for this one was really good too. I saw it in my, I didn't swipe away the notification. I didn't have time to watch it right away, and it was just like your face, and you looked so peaceful. It made me happy every time I went to look at my Twitter notifications or whatever and saw your face there. It was very nice. I am so happy. Everything is wonderful. And I see no reason why things would stop just getting even more wonderful with every passing day. Yeah, I'm gonna say bye, little dude. Bye, little dude. Alright. Look forward